Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Khoirul Badri and people usually call me Badri. This year I'm turning 19 years old. Now I'm studying at Universitas Negeri Jakarta in Fine Art Education major of Language and Art Faculty. I enrolled in class 2020, so I'm currently in my second semester. I experienced several obstacles in learn activity due to conditional of the COVID-19 pandemic. So it was not possible for us all to study in the class. This direction was made by the Ministry of Education, so we can only meet using online platforms such as the meeting. I think this is the powerful way to keep continuing the lesson and the effective way to stop the transmission of this virus. Inshallah, we all will be able to study offline in this July. Actually, I have come to campus 3 times during this online learning and it was very broad and amazing, no less than Harvard University. In this assignment, I may not be able to explain clearly about the situation on campus because the condition is not possible like now. Actually, before I entered Universitas Negeri Jakarta in Fine Art Education major, I actually want to major in Architecture and Design Communication Visual, which is still located in Java, especially in Jabodetabek area. That is not far from my home in Tangerang. But before we talk about it, I will tell you the reason I took Fine Art Education at Universitas Negeri Jakarta. And the reason why I took Fine Art Education was because I like art and the beauty of art itself, building architecture, editing, and the other image. And in my thinking, maybe if I take my major in Fine Art Education, my insight may be increased about things related to art itself. And in my personal opinion, Fine Art major in Indonesia won't have too many theoretical lecture, unlike law, economic, mathematics, and the other. And there are some pearl words that say everything if it has a lot of value become cheap, expect manner. And many of my friends, family, when they took their major in college, they thought that he had a wrong major in their course in the middle of the end of course of university and said, "This is what I wanted. This is my background why I'm taking this Fine Art Education major." And of course, there were obstacles, difficult and struggle to enter this public university. Before I registered in entrance examination at UNJ, I also had done the selection to enter UIN Jakarta. And it turned out I did not accepted at the university. And when I found out my announcement, I was very sad with many mixed feelings. But I was sure that failure was a delayed success. Then my hopes went for UNJ as I didn't want to waste my last chance to enter UNJ. I learned more actively and seriously by buying books or trial questions, looking for information on YouTube, Google, and the others, until finally the day of examination has arrived. Due to this pandemic, after waiting for admission announcement, I was very surprised and grateful because I saw my name got accepted as student in Fine Art Education major at UNJ, and I was the short story from me. And this is the short historical story about my beloved campus. It was founded through the dedication of President number 1 of 1963 on January 3rd, 1963 as an effort of the integration of the teacher education institutional system. The presidential decree was valid from 16 May 1964, which has later celebrated and the birthday of the Jakarta IKIP, FKIP, and IPG were integrated to IKIP, Institute of Teacher Training and Education, Jakarta. In subsequent developments, IKIP was given an expanded mandate by the Ministry to develop educational and non-educational measures within the university. Since 4th August 1999, the name IKIP Jakarta was changed to Universitas Negeri Jakarta or UNJ on August 4, 1999, and its inauguration was carried out by the President of the Republic of Indonesia at the State Palace. My daily routine in my lecture is all done virtually. I'm learning by LMS, Zoom, and WA group. Because of this pandemic situation, in my daily life, I start by starting lecture at 9 a.m. and finish depending on my schedule of the course has been determined and long scheduled on Thursday because I get class scheduled from 8 to 17, and that's my daily lecture routine. Maybe I feel a little bored, but I have to get used to it, this new normal. And in my college assignment, homework, I usually to do in my spare time, maybe at nights and holidays. Saturday, Sunday, my daily routine in my time is less. And also follow the organization on campus. It's HIMA. And my section in organization is spirituality, where we will hold the event or share the food for takjil to fasting people. And the event we will hold in the 1st of May. And for the facilities in UNJ, I don't really know the exact number, its location, its function, but I know some buildings and their function a little because, as I said before, I went to campus in this pandemic era. Firstly, there is a motorbike and car parking that is very artistic in shape. The name is spiral parking. On the second floor is specially for lecture and employed vehicle, and the third floor especially for student vehicle. Then is the center of UNJ. There is a special mosque of lecture, student, and employed. And if we look to the left, we will see UNJ's monuments, which is very stunning. Usually many people take picture there, discuss each the other, because behind the monument is a great field. It's mainly used for gathering and discussion place for some people. Then if we go straight and enter the alley, we will enter building F. It is a special building for us fine art students. There is amazing mural, and the first floor of this building is where students put their art item, write committee works too, and where we discuss if there is committee in HIMA. In the upper room, there are several classes and practice studios for several subjects, for example photography. And that's only little that I know about the building and its facilities, because we are still studying online and are still studying at home. And maybe this is the end on my vlog, and before that, thank you very much, and lastly, see you again.